Hi friends, welcome to Learn with Krishna Sandeep channel. In this video, we'll learn what are variables in Python and how do we create a variables and how do we assign a value to the variables, how do we reassign a variable and how do we delete a variable. So we'll be seeing all this with the help of an example. So first, what is a variable? Variable is nothing but it's a container which holds the data. So a variable, what we'll do, we'll assign one name to that variable and that variable will contain the data. So a variable is nothing but it's a container. It can be assigned a name where we can use it in the later part of the program. So once we create a variable and assign a name, we can use that variable in different places in the program. So once based on the value assigned, coming to the Python, this is specific to the Python, the third point. So based on the value assigned, the interpreter decides its data type. So we need not give any data type to the variable, just we need to give the variable name in Python. So what the Python interpreter will do, it will assign it will decide the data type. We have different data types which we'll be seeing in the coming videos. Next, what are Python variable naming rules? So the first important naming rule is Python variables can only begin with letters. So Python variable should start with the letters A to Z capital or A to Z small or an underscore. It cannot start with special characters or numbers. Okay, it should either start with capital letters, small letters or underscore. But the rest of the identifier may contain letters, underscores and numbers. Okay, we can have the numbers in the later part of the identifier but not on the first part, first as a first character. Third, Python is case sensitive. That means Python variables are case sensitive. For example, variable A, okay, and A both are different. These two are not same. Okay. Next, fourth one is reserved words cannot be used as an identifier names. So what are reserved words? So reserved words are the words which have some special meaning. So whenever interpreter identify these words, okay, it performs some special operations. Those kind of words we call it as reserved words. We have set of different reserved words in Python. We'll see in the coming videos what are the different reserved keywords. So even we cannot give the reserved keywords as an identifier names. So these are the different naming rules for Python variables. Okay. Next, variable declaration and its assignment. So how do we create a variable and how do we assign a value? So to assign a value to the Python variables, we don't need to declare its type. So how do you declare a variable and assign a value? A equal to 5. Okay, A equal to 5. B equal to Sandeep. A equal to 10. So this is how we declare a variable and do the assignment. So first we just create a variable and just do equal to and give the value A equal to 5. So this is how we create a variable and assign a value to it. Okay, with the help of equal to operator. And how do we do the reassignment? So just assign a different value. For example, A equal to 5. And in the next third line, what I did, A equal to 10. So once we create a variable, right, we can assign different set of values. So this part is called the reassignment. This is called the reassignment of the variable. And the fourth one is deleting a variable in Python. So how do we delete a variable in Python? So we can delete the Python variables using the command del, okay, or the statement or the keyword del. Just say example A equal to 10. So this is how we create a variable and this is how we delete. Just say del A. This will delete the variable. So hope you understand how to create a variables, what are the different variable naming rules, and how do we assign values and how do we do reassignment and how do we delete. So let's see the program. Okay, let's see with the help of all these rules and how do we delete, create and all those with the help of a program. Okay, so I'm just creating a new class, new file. Okay, and I'm just saying variable demo.py. Okay, so first what I'm doing, I'm just assigning A equal to 10 and just say print A. Okay, so this will print value A 10 to the console. Okay, if you see the value 10 is printed in the console. Okay, Now if I want to do reassignment, already I have assigned one value, okay, 10 here. Now what I am doing, I am just doing the reassignment in the third line. Now if I print A, what it should print? 20, because we have reassigned the value. Just run the program and see the output. So 20. Okay, this is how we create a variable, okay, and do the assignment as well as the reassignment. Now if I want to delete, what I'll do, I'll just say delete. And now if I print A, okay, let's see what output I'll get. So what I did first, okay, I just assigned the values A equal to 10 and then print A, and then I did the reassignment. Okay, so I'll just assign value 20 to the A instead of 10. Okay, so I'm just commenting this. So how do we comment in Python? Just use hash. For single line comment, we can just use hash. Now I'm saving the program. Let's run the program and see the output. Now you see name A is not defined. Why? Because we have first what we did, we have created and then we are trying to delete. Okay, so that is the reason it is saying A is not defined. Got it? A is not defined. Because delete, what it will do, it will delete the variable. So that is the reason it is saying A is not defined. So hope you got it. How do we create a variable? So for example, as I told you, different variable naming convention or different rules for creating a variables. First, what is the first rule? Okay, all variable names should start with capital A to small a, or capital A to Z, or small a to Z, or it should start with underscore. But it should not start with numbers. So underscore A equal to 50. Is it allowed? Yes. Okay, let's run the program and see the output to check whether we are getting any errors or not. Okay, let me do this, remove this, delete one. Now let's run the program and see the output. Okay, I don't see any error. I'm just printing this underscore A to check whether it is a valid identifier or not, or very valid variable name or not. If you see 50 is printed, so this is valid. But for example, if I give like this 1A, can I give like this? Let's see, we'll get an error. Okay, invalid syntax. Why? Because the variable name should not start with numbers. It should start with alphabets or underscore. Okay, but we can have numbers from the second character, not from the first character. So A1, this is valid. A1. Okay, this is valid. But we cannot give numbers before the characters. I mean numbers as the first character. Now let's run the program and see the output. Now value 50 will be printed. Okay, we cannot give any reserved keywords as a variable name. For example, if is a reserved keyword in Python. We cannot assign value 50 to if. Okay, now if I print this if, what happens is, actually that is the reason, if you see it is showing me an error. Okay, why? Because if is a reserved keyword, we cannot use it as a variable name. Okay, so that is the reason you see invalid syntax, because these keywords have a special meaning. So whenever this keyword is encountered, what this interpreter will do, it will perform some branching logic, and it will expect some open braces, closed braces, some expression logic, all those. Since we have not given any of this, so that is the reason it is giving us the compilation error. Okay, so that is the reason we should not give any of the reserved keywords, okay, as a variable name. Hope you understand, right? So what all we have learned in this video: what is a variable, how to create a variable, how to assign a value to a variable, how to do reassignment, and how to delete a variable. So these are the different things we have learned in this video. Hope you understand this video. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.